Hey y'all, I am back. I'm back with another one. There's some crazy stuff going on. And I have to break it down spiritually for everybody. What Dwayne Wade is doing is making his son become a unique. Go look what a unique is, okay? He's making his son, see, he figure out what a unique is. They are men that have been, and they also used to sing in the church choir of the Catholic Church. They used to call them Castro boys. Castro, because it means castrated. I honestly believe, just my opinion, that it's a bigger agenda going on, and it's a war against everybody except for a bloodline. I ain't talking about no black, and I ain't talking about no white. No, listen. It's us against them when you really, really think about it. If it was so good for other races that's not part of the cultural family that been around since the days of Babylon, why they living just as poor as other people? Don't get it twisted. That's the narrative that they want us to have, but that's not the truth. And I get so tired of people talking about we are the minority. The hell you mean we are not the minority? Don't believe the hype. We are not the minority. Do not believe the hype. And as they were saying on the Night and Day channel, it's more groups than the Illuminati. You have more groups than the Illuminati that's against humanity, that want this planet to be as dense as it could get. I'm being honest. And there are forces working at hand that people can't see. I go to it all the time. See, the reason why I push for the psychedelics, because they never saw what the people who indulged, that opened up their damn first eyes, not your third eye. That eye is your pineal gland that actually develops before your two eyes. How you think babies move around when they, yeah. This is a fact. Somebody gotta tell somebody. They got us walking around. That's my third eye right there. That's my third eye right there. That's your first eye. That's actually developed. I went and looked it up for facts, because I was meditating. Like, that ain't your third eye. Meditation told me this. Not me being nonchalant or arrogant, thinking I know it all. Because hell, I was saying it for a long time my damn self. So I'm here to correct what's been wrong. And it said to prove it, think about Ray Charles, who still was able to play the piano and could tell if your ass was ugly by touching your wrist. Think about the boy who was able to click electromagnetic sounds off the wall and was able to play video games. Think about Stevie Wonder, who can allegedly not see, and he could play the piano, he could play the harmonica, he could play a lot of instruments, and he writes songs. Isn't she lovely? Yeah. And before I forget, I knew I was right. And it ain't the point of being right. Grandma was not wrong when she talked about my grandmother didn't cry over death. She celebrated it. She said people know when they're getting ready to leave, but she didn't break it down like how I do. I came to the conclusion that, I know it sounds crazy, but hear me out. If your higher self is this, wouldn't your higher self know what time it's going to be? To prove it even further, why I'm getting this information. Premonition. It's no different than when you get premonition. But this how I was right. Because I know people, you say you were right, how were you? I said, I could guarantee you go around his friends, you look at any of his old videos, you will see that this man was already a walking empty vessel. He was already gone. And so much, he died. I looked at him, Kermit, Cabri Bill. His name come up to 407 in numerology. That is in talking about human. That is in Hebrew gematria. Okay, I'm using gematria. I come with my receipts. My receipts are my notes. That's all I have. I'm starting my channel off from scratch. You feel me? Everything I do is organically. Now, I might take a little voiceover and put my commentary with it, but other than that, I ain't stealing nobody's whole concepts. I ain't stealing their videos at all. I'm not on that. I'd rather share your shit than steal it. I'll talk about that later. Okay, English gematria. His name come up to 1038, but if you break it down, 1 plus 0 equals 1, right? 3 plus 8 equals 11, so that's 111. Okay, and then simple gematria, it comes up to what it is, 173. Hear me out. 1 plus 7 is 8. 8 plus 3 is what? What day did he die on? And it's still, I think the day of death was yesterday, because Kobe Bryant's wife celebrated. I'm telling you, what if you already, your high self, and if they are the way I think they are, the way Tahiti talks about thought, they could die, and they could come and leave at will. Damn, that burn still itch. After all those months, I burnt myself in the conventional oven, and that burn still itch. I never had a burn that lasted that long. Yes, he did it. He did that. But back to Dwayne, he trying to make his son a unique. Unique, you have to look up the history. I think I made a video, but anyhow, it don't matter. I'm here now. I'm here for you. We're in this together. We are. I ain't lying. I'm here with y'all. Well, really myself, because everything is an illusion made up in my mind. Oh, excuse me, because everything is a vibration that we created it into a reality, if that means anything. Like, technically, I'm not talking to nobody. Real talk. I'm not even on this bed. This bed don't exist. I make this bed exist in my reality. I know it sounds ludicrous. That's why I'm breaking it down to how he able to put the fingers of death off. Oh, I can't wait till I get that Emerald Tablet book. I ain't paying for it. I sent it out to the ancestors. The ancestors bring it on home to me. Bring it, oh baby, bring it on to me. Everything I have. Okay. Now I brought the coming forth by day. I brought woke, not broke, something like that. And I got the companion of the Emerald Tablets. Those are the only 3 books I brought. The Scarce Woman. And I got some more books. I got some more. I ain't buy them. I put my order in with the universe. And it come through every time. Oh, and that video, whoever may have watched it, when I said I got my pickle, that was from last year. I just wanted to upload it. It was a video. I thought I had deleted it, and surprisingly at the end of it, I said I'm finna drink my wine. I was fucked up in that video. I was already intoxicated. My face was so, what they call it, it was flushed. Today is my anniversary, but I celebrate. You know, I don't really celebrate it because it wasn't intentional. But today makes 6 months of sobriety for me. I got one question to ask. You know, I ain't gonna lie. I had got a notification from YouTube. And YouTube, you know, my video is damn near at 2,000 views. How in the hell I only got 14, 15 likes? Y'all hate people that much? Let me tell y'all something. Hating gets you nowhere. Even if I'm not subscribed to your channel, if I've watched your video, you better believe I'm gonna like it. I don't have no haterade like that. I'm just addressing it now. I'm done talking about it. But we're worse than crabs in a bucket. I gotta get to that because Night and Day, the channel, they was asking people in the chat, why you can't even get along in the chats. How the hell we gonna get along in person? You can't even get along over a goddamn on computer. How we gonna get along in reality? You can't get along with me and I can't get along with you. In virtual reality, how in the hell can we get along in person? Make it make some kind of logical sense. It don't. But see, I know the law of repetition. Feel me? I don't be hating. They can watch all the videos they want on my page. That's why I do it. But that one, surprisingly, that one blew up within 2 weeks. But you gotta look what vibration is on. You gotta look what vibration is on. See, all my high vibrational videos. But the low one is and I don't know if it's YouTube. I don't know who doing it, you know, that made the video get that high, but that's one of my highest rated videos. No bullcrap. I wouldn't be surprised within 2 months that thing hit by 3,000-4,000. And I'm not gonna make that one private. I'm gonna leave it right there. But all my views are literally organic. But when I did that voiceover, the commentary or reaction, that thing did blow up. It did. And I always go back to that comment, the young guy, I don't know, young man, I feel male energy, but I feel he's young. He said, well, Charleston White cussed they son, but their son did it too. For every action, there's an equal opposite reaction. You feel me? And the delivery may have been wrong with the way he said it, but it served him right. It's called tough love. Because sometimes we could be so soft on our children. And I have 4 sons to where they going to get away. And then by the time they out your grip, it's too late. He still got time to correct it. But when his son get up in them 20s, and man, it's a wrap. He's still in his teens, and I still hope. I will fight in 30 years. I will, if I didn't beat that, I would still be in prison right to this day. Judge David Young, who became one of the first gay judges in the state of Florida, yeah, he was my judge. And a year after that, he winded up becoming a TV judge. I know he remembered me. I was facing 30 years because of what somebody said. And come to find out, that person didn't even like me. She stole over $500 worth of food out of my house when I stayed in jail. Because I asked her, to watch my children. Because she should. She part, but it's my fault. Not that I think about it. But she took all my groceries out. I had just went grocery shopping the day before. I get out. My middle son told me, Mama, she did us wrong. She had us eating cereal. They had roaches in it. I'm like, what? What happened to her? Y'all go back in my house. All my food gone. Man, I wanted to bust that woman in her jaw. I was going to hit her right up under here. I was going to hit her right there. You want to knock somebody out in the head? Right there. Right there. I was going to give it to her. But then I realized, you want me to go back to jail because I'm out on bond. Then my homegirl, see, sometimes you don't have the right people in your corner. My homegirl pulled me to the side. Kay, Sandra Dorsey. She pulled me to the side. Nah, that ain't what you gonna do. You got them children. She trying to, and once I realized that hoe was against me, I cut off. So sometimes the people don't be in your corner to push you to past your limit. They tell you, you know what I'm saying? Nah, don't go for that. Because somebody's words, because what they have said, now you're locked up. And they still having fun. If you ain't kill them, well, is it worth anything? Now look. Now what if Boosie would have did something? He would have been in jail. His son still be free. Now look, nobody didn't do nothing. Charleston White didn't do nothing. Boosie and his son ain't do nothing. They live to see another day. Plus, they free. This is what I'm talking about. I've been there. I have a right to say this. I've been in jail. I was facing 30 years in prison because I had 3 felony charges. And each felony charge, well, shit, probably more than that, but the least I could have served for each one was 10 years. And I went to court over 6 months fighting that. That was a serious charge. I went to court over 6 months. That wasn't no play. I fought for my freedom. Only person that really helped me, I helped myself, but I used to date a Puerto Rican named Jose in Miami. Stayed in Little Haiti. He the one who told me, man, you gotta get that man on your team. You gotta, whatever you gotta do to keep him out of court. And I knew he wasn't lying. I just felt it in his heart because he do with that Santeria stuff. I deal with real people. I did what he said, and I got it. When he ain't come to court, they dropped the charges, right? After they dropped the charges, he didn't even know I had the charges dropped. So I realized he was using me. Called me 4 o'clock in the morning. Go get me 3 cigarettes and a bottle of Wild Irish Rose. I'm like, no, this before everything went down. This how I realized he was using me. This before court was over. I was still going to court. That man was dragging me in the ground. I thought I was losing my mind. He called me 4 in the morning. I'm like, yeah. Or I need you to go get me 3 cigarettes and a pint of Wild Irish. I'm like, man, this 4 o'clock. Oh, you can't go get it? Okay, wait till the state attorney off. So I was literally a slave to him. When they dropped them charges and we went to Piccadilly Cinema, I never forget it. I was eating good. I had no loss, but I couldn't concentrate because my freedom was on the line. Once I beat them charges, they just say, don't never let me see you in my courtroom again. Oh, shit, he wasn't even there, but I knew I wasn't coming back. So sometimes it's not worth it. Real talk. Now that's different because you got to defend yourself. But, and one more thing before I leave. Yeah, I know death coming number 3s. So look for more to take off. Like Takeoff took off, you feel me? But it's amazing, you know, I get how they worship them. Like, people do that, but people don't get what they doing. Y'all read some of them ancient books, y'all will figure out what they're doing. It's a vibration. It's all about vibrations. Ain't about nothing else. It's all about vibration. I don't like this coconut water. I ain't gonna lie. Goya, I like Goya coconut water. I don't buy this seasoning, but I like that water. They got some of the best coconut water. And Grace got some good coconut water. When I go back to the grocery store, or I could just go. I need to, I asked my friend. He do yard work. He be going to all the houses. I'm gonna put in an order for some coconuts. I'm not buying no more coconut water. And all I need to do now, when I get that, I need to get me a drill. I drill me a hole right in it and drink it right out of it. Sure will. And I know how to make organic coconut ice cream from scratch. I'll take the coconut shells. I might start by doing that. But death come in 3s though. Death come in 3s. It's more to come, shit. Damn. Sacrifice. People sacrifice every day. What are you talking about? Don't breathe. Don't breathe. Don't eat. Don't eat. See what happens. It ain't about the sacrifice. It's what it's for. Seem like, I don't know. It's time is speeding up. It sure is. Usually when it be a man, it'll probably be 2 men and 1 woman. Or 2 women, 1 man. Or sometimes it could be all 3 men now. You never know. But be on the lookout for it. Why it go like that? Hell if I know. Maybe we look forward to it going like that. And we create that. I have no idea. But hey, it is what it is. Do I have anything else that I would like to say? Because I think I've ranted enough. Infinite love, light, and I'm out. Peace.